Hey guys, it's Vulcan Vugan here, back today with another video. This one's gonna be a little bit different toned. It's not gonna have as much quips, so we'll just get right into it. On December 31st, Hot Wheels Infinite Loop, the mobile game that we all have loved, hated, enjoyed, despised, whatever you want to call it. It was a fun game at the time. It has now been completely dismantled. The servers no longer work anymore and cannot be played. So with that in mind, I thought I'd talk about what the game means to me a little bit, and then at the end of the video I'll reveal something I'm giving away for free. So if you want to see that, go ahead and skip to the end, but if you actually give a shit about what I think, then don't bother skipping. Much appreciated. Anyway, so when I first heard about Infinite Loop back in 2019, it was from a friend on Discord. May he rest in peace. He's been gone since like 1955 or something. I don't remember when he went off Discord. I haven't talked to him in a while. Anyway, no one cares. He talked about how one of his friends was doing playtesting for Mattel, and none of us believed him at the time. We didn't think that anybody was going to do any Hot Wheels mobile games. We thought Hot Wheels was done with mobile games and video games in general. So when he told us about a racing game that's not like a platformer or anything like that, an actually fun racing game, and a couple other racing games and a Barbie game and stuff, we all didn't believe him. But then some information came out in 2019. Apparently the game was posted in the Philippines first for like server testing and like bug testing, and we all got around to that. It was all crazy. We found Hollowback, the Road Beast Twin Mill, RDO2, bunch of cars in the game. Everybody was freaking out about it. It was insane. And then it kind of just died down from there. You know, like the hype kept going up until the game's launch. They appeared at Gamescom. There was a small event, but it seemed very obvious right from the start that when not many people showed up for the Gamescom, like no one showed up for the event in the Discord server that they had going, it was very obvious that their community wasn't either going to grow or it wasn't going to thrive for that long, because lack of updates, the game seems kind of dead. You know, they got really late into the game of like Asphalt style mobile games, so they were fighting an uphill battle from the very start. And they didn't have the funds to do like sponsorships or even like ad campaigns for the game, though they did manage to go to Gamescom, which was impressive for Mattel since they don't normally do that. But it seemed like after launch for the game kind of had a few updates here and there. Not many things were new, and then out of nowhere they swapped over to Creative Mobile. So all the relationships we had built up with the community managers for the previous developers were just gone without a trace. And it was very jarring, but at the same time, it was interesting. So the new developers at the time, Creative Mobile, they were putting out more updates, giving us more cars, and I think when I first got back into it was when we had the Diora 2 model with the Teku livery revealed to us, and I honestly thought it was either a mod or it was a deepfake or something, just not real. And it took us all by surprise. We were all going crazy. It was insane to see just how much one car couldn't bring everybody together for a short time, to be excited and just retroactively thinking about it. Just like everything around us seemed fine for a little while. And then after that, they kept pushing for more cars. Eventually we got High Voltage, which arguably, in my opinion, we got the best looking High Voltage from anything. Like, the High Voltage diecast, in my opinion, looks like crap, and the movie model looks like ass. So it was very interesting to see them give us a better High Voltage. It was a very welcome change. We also, I think in the base game there was like Synchro in there too, but Synchro didn't have the Teku livery, which was a bit sad, I'm not gonna lie, but there was nothing we could do about it. We weren't creating the game. So, you know, things calmed down after High Voltage and Diora 2. And then one day, some guy messaged me on Discord while I was at a meeting with some friends for something or other. I can't remember what it was. We were there, we were having fun. I'm getting a ton of pings on Discord. Somebody went through the files and they found the thumbnail that they use for the different cars. And they found Power Rage, which had a body kit that I had designed. And it seemed like no matter what happened with Infinite Loop, it always seemed like Creative Mobile and the other developers that were working on the game, it always seemed like they were focused on listening to the community and listening to what people had to say, and they seemed very happy to indulge us in our obsessions, and it was very interesting. I felt extremely happy to find out that whether or not, I don't know what the story was, but whether or not they mistaken my stuff as official work, or they just thought the car looked boring so they thought it needed more, but they put my body kit into the game, and it was incredible. It was the happiest I think I'd ever been in a long time, and I haven't felt that way since. There hasn't been anything that's like given me that same push of adrenaline and dopamine. So after that event with Power Rage, we had gotten to the point where things started calming down again, and I think at the time someone did find a reverb model in the game, which would eventually be added in. There was a Teku skin for it, obviously, why wouldn't there be? And there was also a teal Acceleron series reverb, which we hadn't seen before, and I'm not sure where the developers got that information from, because the teal just, it's not been seen in any official material. We have the orange as like a prototype that was released or stolen or whatever. I don't know. I don't have it. And then there was the pink reverb, which was in a German catalog. You could probably find that on like Hobby DB or something. But so we had so many chances to spread the game around and do what we as a community probably could have done best, which is indulge the game and tried to make it better, but it didn't seem like it really caught on. It just kind of seemed like people would be happy that a car was added, and then after that, the hype died down, and that was it. But it's kind of interesting to think about in retrospect, like just how much we got from a small team of developers trying to make a small game into something big. And it really left a big impact on my life, and well, as big as an impact as it probably could for toys, but you know. But anyway, enough about Infinite Loop. I don't want to leave you guys on a sad note. So to commemorate Infinite Loop, in the description there will be a Mediafire link for a blend file. A blend file is used for Blender. In that blend file there are models and textures of a custom-made remesh that I did for the Infinite Loop Power Rage model. You can download that in the description. It is 25.14 megabytes. Here's what it looks like. And don't worry. I made the body kit into a separate object, so you don't have to worry about the body kit being hard-baked. But full disclaimer, even though that this is a free model, I don't want to see this shit in Roblox, and I don't want to see this in any fan games. That's my own personal thing. I can't stop you from doing it, but I would appreciate it if you respect my decision to not include this in any fan games. So, enough rambling. Thank you for joining me in this semi-serious, semi-deep video, I guess. I will see you guys again eventually when college ends in May. So, see you guys then. And Fog Realm's going good. So, see you guys in the next video eventually. Bye-bye.